Okay, so should I carry on?
Yes. Okay, fine.
We are good to go?
Uh, yes, you can make me the host. Okay, cool. I think a lot of people are joining back now. Cool. We'll start the session. It's already 8:12, so we'll not waste more time.
Right.
So, hi, this is Lakshmi here again from Midclass. And also, this is Shubham Gupta, who is going to be the wonderful guitarist and the wonderful teacher to all of you. A very well, vast, experienced person who actually have taken the classes here than more than 20,000 plus students over here in the mid class platform itself. And also he has taken more than 5,000 6,000 of the advanced course also, and one of students favorite teacher, very amazing guitarist. You can see his background itself, how much he is passionate and love with it. And he will be talking about the basics of guitar today. This is a workshop for 50 minutes, 50 55 minutes, basic thoughts, basic talks about guitar. But there is a course which I will be talking later in the end. Until then, you guys enjoy the session, and I'll be coming back again. Until then, you guys are promising me that you will be there till 9 o'clock. Who are promising me? Quickly tell me in the chat box. Everyone, right? Cool.
Right.
Let's not waste more time. All the
Yes.
best. Learn. Okay, Shubham, over to you.
Thanks a lot. Okay. Okay, so yes, so we were talking about the music. So what is music? So a lot of you have told me very amazing answers. Like, sir, for me, music is sukoon, peace, emotion, stress buster. So we all of yes, Ansh, just wait a minute. I'll so if you have any queries, you can write down in the chat box. I'll answer all your queries. Okay, in between. Okay, so I'll take your query. I'll suggest some guitars. Just wait. When we come to guitars, I'll suggest some guitars. Don't worry. Okay, so now if I say in a technical terms what is music, so what I can say, so music is a combination of three fine arts basically. So these three fine arts are basically singing, playing instrument and dancing. So if you see a music video somewhere like on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook anywhere, so if you see a music video, you see three things, right? So there is a music. In the music there is a singer who is singing a song, there is a musicians, those who are playing the music, there are the actors or dancers, those who are picturizing that song, right? So combine of three things gives you the music, right? So music is a combination of three fine arts: singing, playing instrument and dancing. All right, so in these three fine arts we are here to learn the second fine art, right? Playing instrument. So under playing instrument we have a lot of instruments. We have, like you can see behind me, we have keyboards, we have guitars, and I have some more instruments like ukulele, I have like violin I'm having. So a lot of instruments are there, and drums are there. Then we have double bass, cello. So a lot of instruments are there, right? But if we come to the family of guitars, then can you tell me some names? Do you know some types of guitar? Can you write down in the chat box? Name some types of guitars if you know. Write down if you know some types of guitars. Just name them. Okay, acoustic guitar. Okay, acoustic. Anything else? Electric. Okay, two names. We got acoustic and electric. Okay. Anything else? Bass guitar. Okay, three names. Good. Nice. You guys know a lot of things. Next, anything? Acoustic, electric, and bass. We got three names. Acoustic guitar, classical guitar, bass guitar, electric guitar. Now four names. Classical is also introduced. Okay, so acoustic, electric, bass, classical. Like lot of guitars are there, so we can't say we have three guitars, four guitars, or five guitars. So guitars are like endless. We have a lot of guitars. So we have acoustic, electric, semi-acoustic, electroacoustic. We have 12 string, nylon string, classical, jazz, Hawaiian, Spanish. A lot of guitars are there. So guitars are like endless. So we can't say just three types and four types are there for guitar. But most commonly we have three types of guitars, which is most commonly used. So those are: number one, acoustic guitar; number two, semi-acoustic or electroacoustic. Both are the same thing. So you can call it as semi-acoustic or you can call it as electroacoustic. Okay. Number three is electric guitar. So these three guitars are like mostly used, widely used. 95% of the guitar players are using these three guitars. So acoustic, semi-acoustic or electroacoustic, and number three is electric. Now let's see the difference. Like all guitars look same, sir. So what's the difference? So I'm showing you the difference. See, if you see this guitar, if your guitar is plain, there is nothing, it's of wood and a simple guitar with a simple body, that is a acoustic guitar. So see, this is a acoustic guitar if there's nothing in your guitar, right? So acoustic guitar, you can just play it normally. So there is no need to connect it from any wire. There is no need of batteries or electricity. You can just play it normally. So that is acoustic guitar. So which doesn't require any electricity, any batteries or anything. That is an acoustic guitar. But if your guitar is having a port like this, if there's a port in your guitar like this to plug a wire in it, then that makes it a semi acoustic guitar or electroacoustic guitar. And there may be an equalizer also in your guitar that gives you a tuner and volume, treble, bass, those knobs to set the volume, to set the treble and bass tones. Okay, so that makes it a semi acoustic guitar. Now what's the advantage? The advantage is basically if you're having an acoustic guitar, you can play it normally. That's the best. But I prefer semi acoustics. Why? Because you can play it normally without connecting it, and if I have to perform somewhere, if I want more volume, I can plug a wire in it and I can connect it with my amplifier or speaker or anything. So it works with both. It works acoustically also, it works as like connected also. You can connect it from a speaker or amplifier. Right. Now number 3 is electric guitar. Now what are the electric guitars? So if you see electric guitar, it looks like this. Looks very cool, very slim, and not of wood, basically of metal, plastic, and a lot of stuff. So these are electric guitars, but the biggest disadvantage is you can't play these without connecting it. If I'm just playing this guitar, you can't hear this, right? It's not audible currently. But if I turn on my amp, so I'm having my amplifier guitar amp, now you can hear this. Yes, it's audible now. So this is electric guitar. So basically having more sustain in the notes. So if I play anything in the note by note, I think it's too loud. Right, so this is a tone of electric guitar, but the biggest disadvantage is again you need an amplifier, you need electricity every time to play it, to connect it, right? That's why like a lot of people don't prefer to buy an electric guitar, because if you are traveling somewhere, if you are going on a vacation, you want to play outside, so every time you need electricity and you need an amplifier to play it. That's why like semi acoustic guitars are best. But if now we are talking about guitars, so I have one question in the chat box. So what kind of guitars we can buy? So basically, Ansh, if you want to buy a guitar, so I'm suggesting few guitars, few brands, few models that you can buy. So basically, if you're having a good budget of around like 7,000 to 15,000 rupees, first of all, I'm talking about this budget. So Yamaha is a good brand to buy a guitar for acoustic guitar. So you can buy Yamaha F280, that cost you around 7,000 rupees. Okay. Then there is Yamaha F310 that cost you around 10,000 rupees. Then there is Yamaha Fx310. This is a semi-acoustic guitar. So first two is just acoustic. So Yamaha F280 and Yamaha F310 is acoustic. Yamaha Fx310 is a semi-acoustic guitar. Okay, so Yamaha Fx310 that you can buy, it's around like 15,000, 14 to 15,000, Yamaha Fx310. Okay, but if you don't have that much budget, if you want to buy in just 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rupees, then I suggest don't buy online. Just go to any musical instrument store and then buy. Okay, because maybe some of you are having, some of you have already bought from online platforms and you are having Gibson, Joris, and Intern. So those who are having these three guitars like Gibson, Joris, Intern, it's totally fine, because online and Flipkart, like Amazon, Flipkart, all are selling these three brands, Joris, Gibson, and Intern. But these are not too good in the guitars. So basically, it's even not a proper wood. So it's a mixed material kind of thing. And Gibson is a duplicate brand, you can say. So original brand is Gibson. So GIBSON is the original one. GIVSON is basically the other one, like which Amazon and Flipkart is selling for just 1,500, 2,000 rupees, right? So if you're having a budget of like around 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rupees, then what I suggest, just go to the market and then buy the guitar. Okay, so because company brand doesn't matter, the quality matters, the sound quality matters. So if it's sounding good, then the guitar is good. So go to the market, go to the like offline platform, then ask him to show some guitars between this budget range and hear the sound quality. Ask him to play and hear the sound quality, then buy a guitar. And if you are buying a branded guitar, that you can buy from online also, from offline also, both are the same thing, because you are buying a brand, so it doesn't matter. So if you are buying a Yamaha, it starts from 7,000 rupees. So 7,000, 10,000, 15,000, depending on your budgets. All right. So that's all about the guitars. So a lot of you have joined late. So till now we have talked about uh, like how the guitars are, basically what is a guitar, what is music, and what are the parts of music, and what kind of guitars you can purchase, and three types of guitars we have talked about. All right. And those who have just joined, I'm again repeating, there are the two rules of the class. Everyone, please be there on the cameras. Again, everyone is off cameras. I can see just 2 3 of you. So please be there on the cameras, okay, for throughout the class, okay, so that we can interact with each other. So audio's off and video's on. Everyone on the cameras, fast, come on. We have a lot of people with us, so everyone on the cameras. I don't know how to tune the guitar. Can you please tell? Yes, for sure. I'll tell you how to tune the guitar. You can use a guitar tune application, GUITARTUNA. That's the application that you can use to tune the guitar. It's available for both Android and iOS. So you can download that application and we'll be learning the tuning of the guitar in just a few minutes. Then you can tune it. Okay. So let's start with the guitar. As I already told you, like for today, I'm not using my notepad and anything. So just I'm giving you a brief overview thoroughly. Which app? Guitar Tuna, TUNA, GUITARTUNA. Jack, your mic is not connected. Audio is not connected. That's why you can't hear me. Okay. So Guitar Tuna is the application. Now let's start with the guitar. So I'm just telling you some things thoroughly. From the next class, we'll write down each and everything from the complete beginning. So for now, you can just take some basics. So like a human body, we have a guitar body parts from the head till the body. So this part, this black part is known as head of guitar. So this is head. Then we have keys, three on the right, three on the left, tuning keys. So these are known as tuning keys, three on the right, three on the left. So 6 tuning keys are there. Again, I'm repeating, head, tuning keys. Then this white portion is known as nut. Then going below, now this is the head part. Then after head, what we have? Neck. So this is a neck of guitar. So this part is known as neck, or you can call it as fretboard, neck or a fretboard. Okay, so again I'm repeating, head, tuning keys, nut, neck or a fretboard. Then it goes to the body. This part is known as body of guitar. Then this is bridge. All right, and this is sound hole. So body, on the body we have sound hole from where the resonance comes out, the volume comes out of guitar, and this is known as bridge. This part, this is bridge of guitar. Okay, then we have some wires on guitar. These wires are known as strings. So these are the strings of guitar. We have 6 wires. That means 6 strings are there on guitar, right? Then, like I told you, this is a fretboard. Why? Because on the fretboard we have some partitions. Like this is the first part. Some metal bars are there on the fretboard, right? So these metal bars are not frets. These gaps are the frets. So this is like fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, 5, 6, 7. So the gaps are the frets, FRETS, frets. So this is fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, like this, right? Now your guitar is having some dots on it. So there are some dots. Now what is the meaning of dots? So basically, if I ask you to play the 9th fret, then what you have to do? You have to count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you'll play the 9th fret, right? So to make the counting easy for the frets, dots are there. Okay, so we have the odd numbers. So first odd number is 1. We already know this is the first fret, so there is no need of dot. That's why there is no dot on the 1. Then we have odd number 3, 5, 7, 9. So we have dot on 3, then 5, then 7, then 9. All right. So now if I ask you to play like 7th fret, so you know 3, 5, 7. Okay, this is the 7th fret. If I ask you to play the 4th fret, so 3, then next one is the 4th. Right. If I ask you to play the 10th fret, so 3, 5, 7, 9. So this will be the 10th after the 9th. Right. So it makes it very easy to count the frets. So again, I'm repeating the dots. First dot is 3, then 5, then 7, then 9. Then after 9, there is a 12 that is marked with double dot because 12 is even number. That's why double dot is there. Okay. So why 12 after 9? Because 12 is an important number in music. In few minutes, I'll tell you why. So that's why we have 12th fret here. Now, if 12 is there, then there is no need to mark 11 and 13, right? Because we already know this is 12. So before this is 11 and after this is 13. So after 13, then again we have odd numbers 15, 17. So again we have single dot on 15 and 17. So 3, 5, 7, 9, double dot 12, then 15, 17. These are the dots. Some of your guitars may not have the same dots. Maybe there is a third dot missing. Maybe there is a single dot on fret 12. So it's totally fine. So it differs from brands to brands, but this is a universal pattern of dots. So 3, 5, 7, 9, then double dot 12, then 15, 17. So if your guitar is not having any dot, so you can just, like some of my students do, like they make a dot from flute or from any sticker or anything. So you can use those things to make those dots. And if it's not there, it's totally fine. So 3, 5, 7, 9, double dot 12, 15 and 17. All right. So this is the whole overview. Now some of you are having very new guitars but you haven't learned, so I'm giving you one pro tip to maintain your guitar life. So basically what you can do, like if you are very new to guitar and you don't know how to keep your guitar, so if you are not playing your guitar for 2 days, 3 days or more than that, then what you have to do, you have to lose the tuning keys. These keys you have to lose it. Why? What's the reason behind it is each and every string is having around 7 to 10 kgs of weight in it. Each and every string is having around 7 to 10 kgs of weight. We have 6 strings. That means around 40 to 60 kgs of weight on this fretboard, on this bridge. So my bridge is having around 40 to 60 kgs of weight. So if I'm not playing guitar every day or in 2 days or 3 days, so what happens, there may be a gap between your bridge and the body at this part. So there may be a gap here, or there may be a gap here at this part, neck and body. So these are the two ways from which like guitar gets broken. So that's recommended, like if you are not playing for long, like 3 days, 4 days or more than that, for weeks or months, then just untune your guitar, lose the strings, so that when you're losing the strings, the weight is getting reduced. So now it's not 40 to 60 kgs, maybe it's around 20-30 kgs. So you are reducing the weight, right? That's the logic behind it. So you have to reduce the weight so that like guitar will not broken. Okay, so it increases the life of guitar. Okay, now if we move further, now we talked about guitar, like what are the parts of guitar, and we see the 6 strings, we have talked about the frets, we have talked about the resonance, the weight of the strings. Okay, now let's come to the strings. So just see it clearly, because after this we'll play one game after learning the strings. So first of all, I have one question from all of you, everyone. Okay, how many music notes are there? कितने सुर होते हैं? Can you type down in the chat box? What do you think? How many music notes are there? कितने स्वर होते हैं? Okay, 7. Everyone, just write down your answers. In total, how many music notes are there? Total music notes. Okay, 7, 7, 7, 12, 12. Any other answers? 16, 12. Okay, 7. Anyone else? Any other answer? 8. Okay. No worries. You can say anything if you don't know. Just try. You can just try. I'm taking all the answers. So 7, 7, 7, 12, 12, 16, 12, 8. Okay. So yes. So I'll give you the correct answer. Okay, 16, 12. Okay. See, if I tell you the correct answer, so basically, first of all, those who are saying 8, that is very, very incorrect. Why? Because we don't have 8 notes. See, if you are saying 8, then what you are doing, you are counting sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. So the thing is, why you are counting sa again? So sa is repeated. So you have to count just sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, first of all. So 7. So first of all, like those who are saying 7, that is partially correct. You are counting sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. So it's partially correct. Those who are saying 16, I don't know how you are calculating, so it's properly incorrect. We don't have anything in 16s. Those who are saying 12, it's very, very correct. In total, we have 12 music notes. Okay, so those who are saying 7, they are thinking, oh, how 12? So yes, we have 7 root notes. So I'm classifying those 12 music notes. So in those 12 music notes, we have 7 root notes, ROOT root notes, and 5 accidental notes. 5 accidental notes. So in total, we have 12 music notes. In those 12 music notes, we have 5 accidental notes and 7 root notes. So 7 plus 5 gives you 12. Okay, now if I talk about, like, if I just give you a short overview of accidental notes, so like you can see a keyboard behind me. So these white keys are basically root notes, and those black keys, we have 5 black keys, like 2 blacks and 3 blacks. So in total 5 black keys in one octave. So those black keys are accidental notes. So these white one is the root notes, and these black one are the accidental notes. Okay, so yes, again I'm repeating, in total we have 12 music notes. हमारे पास 12 सुर हैं. From those 12 music notes, we have 7 root notes. उसमें से 7 root notes हैं, and 5 accidental notes. 5 accidental notes हैं. ACCIDENTALS, accidentals. Okay, so got it. For now, like those who are thinking, oh, what is this accidental root total notes? So just don't worry, as I already told you in the beginning, you are like, just imagine you are watching a trailer of some movie, so you can't understand a full story of the movie in the trailer. You can just have a glimpse of it, because from the next class I'll be taking everything in very depth way. So I'll be making a notes, I'll be giving you the sheets, I'll be giving you the PDFs. So that's why, like, for today I'm not using my notepad, because it's very time consuming, right? So if you're not understanding right now, I know you all are very beginners, so it's totally fine. Just I'm giving you a short overview, but from the next class we again start from the beginning, but in the depth way. Okay, so let's move further. Now 12 music notes, all of you know 12 music notes are there. In those, 7 are the root notes and 5 are the accidental notes. For now, just understand this. Now that's why 12th fret is important. Here's the answer of that. Like, why 12th fret is important. So we have 12 music notes in like music. So that's why 12th fret is important. So that means first string, if sounding as this is sounding 1 octave higher than this. If I press a 12th fret. If second string sounding as this, so it sounds at 1 octave higher than this. So 12th fret is just the same note repeating, but 1 octave higher. Okay, that's why 12th fret is important. Now, like we all are having good names, same as our strings also have some good names. So we count the string names from the bottom to the top. Now learn it carefully. I'll play one game with you guys after this. Okay, so we count the string names from the bottom to the top. Why? The reason is from the thinnest to the thickest. So according to the thickness, we count the string names. So bottom one is the thinnest string. If you see your guitar, the bottom one is the thinnest string and top one is the thickest. So we count from the bottom, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from the thinnest to the thickest. Bottom one is known as E high, H-I-G-H high, E high. The name of the first string is E high. Second, B. Third, G. Fourth, D. Fifth, A. And sixth, E bass, B-A-S-S, not B-A-S-C bass, B-A-S-S bass. Okay, that is a bass in music, not that bass, B-A-S-C bass. It's a bass in music, B-A-S-S. So like in our music systems, we have treble, bass and volume, that bass. Okay, so again, I'm repeating from the starting. String 1, E high, string 2, B, string 3, G, then D, then string 5, A, then string 6, E bass. Now there is one very popular formula, maybe a lot of you already know that, to remember the string names. So it's very popular on Google and YouTube everywhere. So it's every beautiful girl deserves an eye. So that's the formula. So don't say it anywhere, just you have to calculate it in mind and then you have to just you can learn the string names very easily. Again, I'm repeating, every beautiful girl deserves an I. So every E, beautiful B, girl G, deserves D, and A, I, E. Very simple to remember now. But remember, we have two E. First one is also E, top one is also E. So when I'm asking you the first string, then you have to write E high, H-I-G-H. So it's sounding as high. And if I'm playing the sixth, it's sounding in bass. So high, bass. These both are E string. So first one is also E, top one is also E. But first is E high and top is E bass. Okay, let's play one game. So welcome to KBC. Let's play fastest finger first. So what you have to do, don't unmute yourself. Be ready with the chat box. I'll ask three questions. I'll give you the string number and you have to write down the correct string name. And as it's fastest finger first, so everyone know what is fastest finger first. So who will write down the very first answer will win. Simple. Okay. So all of you ready? Question number one is string number 4. Okay, everyone be quick. It's fastest finger first. Okay, Khushi Jain is the first one to give the correct answer. Very well done. String number 4 is D. So D is the correct answer. Everyone has given the correct answer. Very well done. So be ready, very quick. So next question is string number 6. String 6. Fast. Oh, okay. So Ansh has written first, but Ansh, your answer is partially correct. So you have written just E. So again, Khushi Jain is the first one to give the correct answer because she has written E bass. So I told you, like, if you are writing just E, then how do I know you are talking about the top one or the last one, right? So we have two E's, first and sixth. So you have to write E bass, E B A S S bass. Again, Khushi Jain is the first one. Come on, everyone, guys, you have to beat Kushi Jain now. Okay, very well done, very well played, Kushi. Okay, so last round. Be ready, everyone. String number 2. String 2 again, Kushi Jain. Okay, so string 2 is B. Correct. Very well done. Wow, you are very fast. Very well played. Nice. So yes, string number 2 is B. So all of you have learned the string name. Any doubts to anyone? You can write down in the chat box. I'll take your doubts. So don't worry if you are not understanding. I can understand it's your first class. Sir, I told first. At my screen, it's showing Khushi Jain at the first place. So maybe internet is also playing a very big role in this fastest finger first. If the internet is very strong, then your answer will be sent it very fast. Okay. So let's move to the next thing. Okay, got it. Now it's clear till here. Let's move further. So now you learned about the strings and you learn about the music notes. Now we are coming to the final stage. So everyone, what do you need? What do you need to play on guitar? You need to play songs. So everyone is learning guitar to play songs, right? That's the final end result that we want, right? To play the songs, now what things you need? That's the main problem. Like if you go to YouTube, if you go to Google, if you go to any teacher, everyone is teaching different things. Some of they are teaching scales, some of they are teaching chords, some of they are teaching finger style, some of they are teaching like directly songs, some leadings. So what is the correct pattern now? So that's the biggest confusion with the students. Like, sir, what I have to learn if I want to play the songs, if I want to master the basics of guitar, right? So that's for that answer, I'm giving you 3 stages, 3 levels of playing. That what 3 stages you have to learn to complete the basics of guitar. With whatever is there in the guitar, that completes in these 3 levels. Okay, so try to understand these 3 levels. First of all, those who have already learned, just write down in the chat box because I have some questions for them also. Now nobody will write. Okay, sir, last question. Write down in the chat box those who have learned little bit. Let's see if you have learned. So let's see what you can answer. No one is there? Oh, everyone is beginner. Very strange. All of you are having guitar and you haven't took any class, like not even a single lesson. No one is there. Tried. Okay. Yeah, you have tried. I have bought a new guitar, sir. Not taken lesson. Okay, that's amazing. So that's amazing that you are at the for the first time you are learning and you are at the right place. That's amazing. Okay. So anyone? I just bought it yesterday. Oh, all of you are having with new guitars. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. So that's very good. That's a very good thing. So that you haven't learned because you are not having that wrong things in your mind. So you are learning very new, very fresh thing. So see, thing is, you may be thinking like this thing also can be wrong that I'm teaching. But the thing is, how I'm very sure to it, like that thing I'm teaching is correct because I'm not teaching my own stuff. I'm following the same pattern which the people of like those who have created a music, that pattern I'm teaching because I have learned from like ABRSM London, Rock School London, Trinity College London. So London is like, you can say, a hub, a origin for the Western music. So guitar is not an Indian instrument, this is a Western instrument. So if I learn from any Indian school, from any Indian teacher, that may be a different pattern, but this is a Western instrument, so they know very well like how, what is the basic of this instrument, right? So I'm following the same pattern of all the music colleges I have learned from, the top world's best music colleges. If you search like Royal College of Music, if you search like top 10 music colleges in the world, so the names I'm taking that comes at the top, like Juilliard School, Royal College of Music, and like Trinity and all these colleges. Berkeley, I have learned from Berkeley also. So these are some best music colleges in the world. That's why I can say like the thing which I'm teaching, it's correct. But I don't say like the other teachers and other YouTube videos and everything is incorrect. It's also correct. But yes, all are having different teaching patterns. So maybe some of you on the YouTube, yes, but some videos on the YouTube is wrong, I must say. So those who are learning songs, so stop learning songs. Why? Because there is just one reason why I'm saying this. See, you all are very intelligent, so you understand this. If you learn the song, you can learn maybe 2 songs, 4 songs, 5 songs, or 10 songs in a month, not more than that. And we have lakhs and crores of songs. Every day, new songs are coming, right? Agree? If you are learning songs, that means you have to learn for the lifetime. Simple thing, because learning will never stop if you are learning a song. But if I tell you the basics, like how guitar is working, like if I tell you what is this note, what is this note, all the notes, if you have done on the guitar, you know how this instrument works. Then whenever a new song comes in, you can start playing that song by yourself. You don't need any teacher, not even me, not even any YouTube or Google. So I'm just making you that capable, so that even just after 2 months, 3 months, you don't even need me. Sir, help me for this song. That's the motive. Okay, so that's why I'm saying like, don't learn songs from anywhere, from any teacher, Google or YouTube. Don't learn songs. Try to learn the basics. If you understand the basics of guitar, basics of the instrument, after just 1 month, 2 months of practice, you can play any song, I can guarantee you. So just after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months of practice, if you say, sir, I want to play Hollywood, Bollywood, Tollywood, any zone of song, I can make you play that. Okay, so for that, 3 levels. Let's come back. That's the last 10 minutes of the class. Everyone on the cameras again. You guys are feeling sleepy? I'm making you bored? No? So come on to the cameras, everyone. Back to the cameras. Last 10 minutes of the class. Those who are enjoying the session, those who are learning, just back to the cameras, everyone. Okay. So last 3 stages, last 3 levels that you have to cover to master the basics, so that you don't even need me after 2 months, 3 months to play a song. You can play by yourself. Okay. So things are, number one, level one, you have to learn the scales. Level one is scales. You have to learn scales. Okay, now what is scale? Scale is basically very simple. You all know what is scale, but this term confuses, like, what is scale? Oh, what is scale? Is that ruler that you put it in a geometry box? Not that. So scale is basically when you all have heard Saregama Padanisa. That is a scale, basically a major scale, right? So if I'm singing Saregama Padanisa Sani Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa, this is a scale in Indian classical. But in Western classical, we sing it as Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do Do Ti La So Fa Mi Re Do. These are the Western classical notes. Maybe this is new for some of you, but yes. So in Indian classical, we call it as Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. Western classical, Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do Do Ti La So Fa Mi Re Do. These are the Western notes, right? So we'll learn these also. Now this is the singing, but I want to play, I want to sing, like I want to hear the guitar singing same notes. So that is a scale. Now my guitar is singing the same thing. Saregama Padanisa. So this is a scale. So from any fret, from any string, we have to learn the scales. From anywhere. So this is a C scale. I can start playing C scale from anywhere. Or from somewhere else, some other scale. So these are the scales. So why we need to learn the scales? Because the second step, third step, all the steps, all the levels, I have told you 3 levels, all the levels are interconnected. So some of us think like why we need to learn Saregama Padanisa, how it will be helpful. But yes, to play the chords, it will be helpful. So you guys are not telling me like those who have learned. Now you will tell, see, this which chord is this? Can you tell me? Anyone? Anyone knows which chord is this? See, now started telling. That means you have learned. Okay, Jack, it's E minor. Okay, so yes, Ria, E minor. Okay, now you guys are coming in. Yes, sir, we know this chord. Now, my question is, why this is E minor? So now the question comes in. So that's not a question like what is this chord. Question is why this is E minor. So Jack and Ria, those who have answered like this is E minor. So why this is E minor? Why this is E minor? Why this is A minor? Why this is D major? Why this is C major? Can you tell me? Now, no one, right? So that's what I was saying, like if you are learning from any teacher, Google or YouTube, anything, learn the basics. Or even I'll correct myself, understand the basics, don't learn. You have learned when I'm putting 2 fingers here, that is E minor, but you don't know why this is E minor. That means you have to just mug up, okay, this is E minor, this is D major, this is C major, but you don't know what's the pattern. Why in E minor I'm putting 2 fingers, why in A minor I'm putting 3 fingers, then D major is it's like this, C major is like this. So you are just learning the patterns. Okay, when I put these 3 fingers here, this is a C major, but nobody knows why this is C major. So like students come to me and they say like, sir, we have already done beginner and intermediate level, I want to learn advanced. So just very first question I'll ask, okay, this is C major, why? Question mark. So tell me why this is C major. So that what we have to learn. We have to learn the complete basics. So why this is C major? Because it's having first, third and fifth note of a C major scale. We are playing a C major, we have picked some notes from the scale itself. That's why those who don't know how to play scales, they can't learn chords. First of all, scale is important. Level 1, scales. So we have 2 tonalities, major and minor. So I have to be quick, we have another 5 minutes. So we have 2 tonalities, major and minor. We'll talk about these in the next class in very depth way. So for now, we have 12 music notes. So that means 12 majors and 12 minors. Just keep yourself on mute. Yes. So 12 majors and 12 minors. Okay, so how many in total? 24 scales. So level 1, we have to complete 24 scales. That's for the basic. Okay, for the beginners level. 24 scales, 12 major scales, 12 minor scales. Level 2. Now at level 2, what we have to do? We have to do chords. So when we learn the scales, then we come to the chords. So at level 2, we'll be learning chords. Again, the 2 tonalities, major and minor. We'll be learning 12 major chords, 12 minor chords, because we have 12 music notes. So for each of them, we have 1 major, 1 minor. Right? So 12 majors and 12 minors, 24 chords. So scales, I have already shown you. Now chords sounds like this, like chord, this is a chord, chord, chord. These all are the chords. So when multiple notes we play together, that gives us a chord. But in scale, we are playing note by note. Okay, like sa, then re, then ga. But in chord, we are playing multiple notes together. Then final step, last step to the songs is chord progression and strumming. So that's the final end level. So last level of playing songs is chord progression and strumming. So what is chord progression? When chord progresses, when we play a pattern of chords, like for example, I'm playing. So the thing I'm doing from the my left hand, that is a chord progression. The thing I'm playing from my right hand, that is a strumming, playing of beats, rhythm. Okay, so that's the last level. So if I join some chords, if I play some rhythm, it gives me songs. So everyone listen to the Bollywood, Hollywood, Punjabi here, right? All the songs. Okay, I'll give you last two examples of songs. Okay, okay, just enjoy the song. Okay, so I'm doing a chord progression and a strumming. एक कुड़ी जिदा ना मोहब्बत तुम है तुम है तुम है और साद मुरादी सोनी पवत तुम है तुम है तुम है ओ, तुम है तुम है तुम है. Now for all the Hollywood people here, there's a time that I remember when I didn't know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey, everybody hurts sometime, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey, everything gonna be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey, here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones that today. Toast to the ones that you lost on the way. Cause drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Do, 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 do. Memories bring back you. Thank you so much, everyone. I can see my chat box flooding with the messages. Yes, so this is the end level after the three stages. So I have just used the same three levels like scales, chords, chord progression, strumming, and that start giving me the songs. But if I learn the songs, then it takes me lifetime to learn the songs, right? So just after completing, just I am asking you for just 1 or 2 months, not more than that. Like other teachers say, like after you need 1 year, 2 years, 3 years to master the guitar, to play all the things. No, not at all. You just need some little time, like 1 month, 2 month, 3 months, and little bit of practice to understand the basics of guitar, and you can start playing songs. Even just after, like after our 5 6 classes, we'll start doing songs in the class. So it's not too hard, it's very easy. Just you need, first of all, you need dedication that you already have, that's why you are here. Then three things you have to need for the further classes: patience, pain, and practice. So three P's you have to follow. And if I'm saying practice, that means you don't have to practice for like 3 hours, 4 hours a day. Even if you are practicing 15 minutes a day, that is also fine, right? So you just have to understand the things, not to learn the things. So that's the whole overview, like how guitar is working. So now you have a lot of things in your mind, okay, how guitar is working. But yes, I can understand it's a very beginning for all of you. Like in today's class, there is no one that who have learned previously. So that's why, like, maybe I was very quick today, but yes, in the further classes we'll be do it in very depth way. Okay, that's all for from my side. I hope you enjoyed the session. Yes, over to you, Lakshmi.
Yes. Guys, you can answer doubts quickly in the chat box, whatever doubts you have. Fast. We have 5 minutes. Yes, and by end of the session,
Thank
if
you,
you
Shom,
have
sir.
question, can you please keep yourself mute?
Your voice is not clear, Lakshmi.
Because someone has clicked. Okay, I'm muting everyone.
Okay.
Can you hear my voice now? Alright, you can unmute yourself, okay? No, you can unmute. You cannot unmute. I'm sorry, one second, I'm making you hold. And